Okay, guys. So let's go one by one. Okay. Sorry, what happened with this? Okay.
Hey, Raj, is OCGN traded anywhere, any other country?
I don't think so. OCGN is not traded in any other country.
India or somewhere, okay.
No, the OCGN and Bharat Biotech, who produce Covaxin, right? They both are in some tie-up actually.
So if we see the weekly chart here, the next week or the next 2 weeks will be very critical for this one, because if you really look at it, right, there was this one pattern. It's a typical pattern that we see here, right? So it is the first time up, pull back, second time nice up, then pull back, then nice up, and then pull back. So I think this time, if it goes like, it's going to be a good pullback. So back to 18 and above. So the next week is very super critical for OCGN. We need to have a green candle. Next week, it has to close higher than 9.5. If it does, so then we can see uptrend for sure. So next week is super critical. Let's do that. Yeah, so this is going to be our Lakshman Rekha. And this is what is going to look in the next couple of weeks. So if it really breaks this, right, 18.6, so then it's going to zoom like anything. So it's very, from the stock perspective, it is looking very interesting and strong.
Good news came yesterday, right, Raj? He posted something.
Yeah.
So if you see, look at the daily chart also, right? So nice volume up, then pullback. So during the pullback, low volume, and then nice up, then pullback. Again, look at the volume. Again, pull, up, and then pull back. So nice volume and the reduced volume. So I think the next move has to be up. It is looking strong for sure. Yeah. Something you can, the down also, if you see, right, from $8, all that you can lose is until like $5 or something. Low side, if we consider like $3 as a low side from the current level, upside is like 18, right? So it is pretty like 1:5 range. So is that fine, Hasib? 1:5? Will you take it?
Let me check mine too. 1:5 is, yeah, I'll take it any day.
Okay. The OCGN, yeah, OCGN has got good potentials, guys. Yeah. Okay, and go to, oops, sorry.
Wait, you went off to LAC. Yeah.
Sorry, I think there was a problem. Yeah, go to, yeah.
Thing is, it's been going down. When is it going to turn?
You need to wait.
Okay.
Still, no, chart wise, it is not looking
Good. Okay.
The uptrend is not there. The trend change has to happen. And look at this selling, whatever has happened. So after this selling, it should have bounced and stayed above this level.
Hasn't happened.
So it should have stayed above 30. So below 30 was a short for this. So that's exactly what has happened. So below 30 short. So I think it will reach all the way to this 9.5 or whatever it is. And then only then the trend change has to happen. At least we have to see 1 or 2 green candles, the day green candles. Until first time, so not a, look at it. It's not looking good.
Okay.
You just because it has fallen so much, you have to go and buy some and keep averaging it, and it is down. Okay. So something which you can wait and watch. I mean, it is really, we have to wait for a trend changer at least. Okay.
Okay, I'll watch.
Okay. IQ. So IQ is now looking a little positive here, because after touching the lower end of the channel, it did break that level. However, it just trying to come back to that 14.5 and above. So if it holds this level, right, so then you can see uptrend. But anything below 14 will be a short for this. I think that is the level. Looks like it is bottomed out, but yeah, we just have to wait for it to cross above 14.5 and close above 14.5. But overall, it is, I mean, there is no strength that has come in, but slowly some volume has come, but we need a strength for it to really go up, or else it will just stay between like 16 and 13 to 16 is what you can keep on seeing that. Okay. So I think the next oscillation will be within this range. So you can expect it to 13 to 16. So that is the range that you can see. So if you are into swing trading, so that could be the.
That's the range. Okay.
Yeah, that's the range. Let's see. We will observe that. Okay. Fine. Okay. What next? VTRS. Okay. VTRS. VTRS is looking good. Look at this. Beautiful. Let's see if it makes some interesting thing here. So this was the downtrend that we had. Let's see. Okay, so this is it was a downtrend. So hopefully it is going to begin its new trend. So if it is really showing that behavior, right? So up and down, so you have, let's check this on a weekly basis, okay? But looking good, it is looking good, for sure. Okay, let's move on to the next one, HBRS.
H-band, right? Yeah. Okay.
I think this is the level. Look at it, so beautiful. Isn't it, Hasib?
I don't know who gave it, but I got
This
it
was
on
me.
one of my.
Actually, I gave it actually.
Sumanta.
Yeah.
I got it on my scan 3 days ago. That, you know.
Look at it. I mean, it's like, it's just there so nicely. So
Yeah, that's what I thought. This was very well. And the second factor is it's capital markets. I think I'm getting bullish on the capital
right.
market sector.
Right, like Morgan Stanley and all of this, right?
All
So
that,
I
yes.
think 12 to 16 was a good one. And the best part here is, if you see, this is from the last 5 years, right? 4 to 5 years. Nice consolidation in this range. The more consolidation was between 12 to 16, this range. If it breaks above 16, right? Nothing like, I mean, you can expect another like 35 or so easily. So
buy now or
Yeah.
wait for it to break 16?
I mean, yeah, you can buy now. I think if you are considering the current market, so if it pulls back, so nice buy, because I mean 25 easily it can cross. See, so it has a lot of room to kind of grow. That's what I can see. Look at this, yeah. Okay.
I think with 4% yield, I think this is excellent.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it is looking good. I mean, it's in the positive direction for sure. Yeah. Okay. So let me go. So the reason it was just pulling back was this resistance. Do you see this support?
Yep.
So this is what is acting as a resistance for this. If it breaks this, right, so easily it will go to 26. So, I mean, it's just kind of, before it breaks, it starts, building that strength, right? That's what is happening here. So overall is looking good. So it is just that wait, and if there is too much of resistance, or if it continues to fall, stay below 16.6 or something like this happens, right? That is the time to exit. But considering this current market and considering this fall already what we had, the second fall similar to that, the likelihood is less. So the probability of going this one up is higher compared to going it lower. That's what my assessment is. Okay. So Ford, yeah, Ford is heading towards so this 17.34, that 18 level, and it is just the beginning. If you look at this, right, it has broken this nice trend here. So the long-term trend, it has crossed, so which is a good sign, right? So look at this. So this is a nice breakout. So it has a lot of room to go till 31 and all that easily. So Shaker, like, just buy a few more land, man. So,
yeah, I'm listening.
No. He's thinking of buying Michigan once it goes down.
No, but the chart analysis, yeah, you're right. But there are a lot of headwinds to that number. I mean, internally, so much competition, this chip shortage.
That's
a
temporary.
lot of headwinds.
Those things are always there, man. What I'm saying,
That's temporary.
If you'll go by, I mean, what was like compared to the last year this time, right? And now,
yeah.
So what is? I mean, forget about last year. So when it was trading at 17, so what was it doing at that time where we expected it to break above, right? It did not break above. It just continued downwards for whatever the reason. But now the strength has come. Usually, like when this kind of pullback happens and then the strength comes, like it will be really good strength. So expect it to go to 31 anytime. So,
Shaker, do you work for Ford?
Yeah, I work for Ford. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
He has employee stock purchase plans and ESOPs and whatnot. Maybe that's what I guess, Shaker. Sorry.
No, we are not like you guys. We don't get any options like you guys. No, we are only the top VPs and the boards get. We don't really.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for.
But anyway, so but just I think overall, I see like 18, 17.5, whatever is the next target. And then if it breaks and stays above, it has already broken this line. This is the very important line. This is the best green line. I will make it as green so that, so that's the best thing that has happened.
17. Okay.
Yeah, around this level, right? 11.5, whatever the breakout was there, that was a good breakout. I mean, at least from the chart wise, it has tested, imagine like in the last 30 years or so, it has tested this level, 17.5 level here. It just broke and then it went up. And after that, it just broke this level, and then it is trying to go above this level, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be the 6th time that it is going to break above the 17.5 level. And now with the people who have made money from Tesla and all that, so they need to push it somewhere here, right? So
yeah, right. That's what I'm guessing. More money will move out of
somewhere. I mean,
to the Ford.
Technically, I'm telling you here, Shekhar, like this is one of the best line, I would say. So this acts as a very pretty nice line, actually. Okay. So all the best. Okay. LAC.
No, thanks. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, as far as LAC is concerned, yeah, a lot of stocks have broken out, so this will also break. I mean, I'm not talking about the LAC, I'm talking about the Ford. So it has to break above that. So I think LAC is got a nice support at 12, and it has kind of formed a long base, and then it is forming another cup here. So anything above this level 16.5 or this level around 17, I would say. Above this will be a positive thing. That's it. So keep that. It is trying to form a nice handle and then go up. Okay. So because the long base is very supportive base that you can see here. Who suggested the LAC? I think Sumant, right? Sumant?
Hey, Sumant, is that yours, man?
No, I do not know.
Okay. If it was Sumant, I would have already bought it.
So this is what we can expect it to go. I think the next target will be 23.74. Like, so it is what, 16? So 10%, oh, sorry, not 10%, like 50% up, right? Almost 40% up at least. You can see another 40% up. Okay. Just a moment, I'll just put you on mute.
I think it was Sudhir.
See, your read on CLNE was interesting.
My read on CLNE?
It's becoming a meme stock.
I know. I'm waiting on it. I don't know. Nobody added it to today's chat.
Because it's given, I guess. Yeah.
Basavaraj said 50%. Anything less, we don't agree.
50% is what, 12, right? It's like he recommended.
Yeah, it's almost there.
It's almost there. Yeah. No, it actually shot up to 11 and it came back.
Yeah, that day I saw that. Normal time I would have sold, but the only reason I did not sell was Basavaraj said it is.
No, but I cannot do that. Like morning, there's no way I can sell it. I'm just holding. I think I want to hit. I want to see if it can hit that 18 again. So
I'm going to wait on it. I didn't put even any sell order or anything. I'm just waiting.
I bought some long-term options on CLNE, and so instead of getting out on stop loss or something, I've got some options on CLNE.
What option did you buy, Raj?
1 minute, let me check.
I'm curious. That's all it's.
Yeah, 1 minute. I think I bought something like 3 months out.
3 months out, huh?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Actually, I think on Friday it was super green. I should have sold it. I got greedy.
Yeah, I mean, options, you sometimes, if you wait, you hit a home run. There's nothing as in options. So
Yeah, but
option, what they say, buy double, and if it buy double the quantity, if it, when it doubles, just get rid of half, right? That's sometimes
Yeah.
better off.
I was actually looking at the chart. I think Basraj can do a better reading, but it looks like a very nice consolidation happening around 8.5. So I hope it pops up.
You still have it, Sumant?
Yeah, I still have it. Now I have an option to sell it, so I can actually do that.
Oh yeah, for you, yeah. I remember from last time when we had it. Remember?
Yeah.
I sold most of it when it popped up into the strength around 15, 16. I didn't realize I had about 100 or something left by mistake and sitting on it, and now I bought more. Hopefully it goes back to 16 to 18. That'll be nice.
These are the stocks I want to take out and eventually put in something like the HBN stock that I spoke about. And I think they have long term. This I am not very sure about keeping it for more than 3 or 4 months out.
I didn't know. Was HBA and your stocks month?
The HBAN, yeah, it was fine. I was actually scanning specifically in the capital markets area. And I was looking at the Golden Cross and this kind of.
Oh yeah.
scans,
For
and
me,
then
I wasn't looking by industry. I have a generic scan, and this popped up suddenly
okay.
that
I was
day, and
actually
I'm
going
like,
by sector.
I was so curious, but then it pulled back a little bit. Then I said, I put it on my note, and I said, yeah, forget it. But then when he saw it, I said, hey, I saw that 2 days ago. Like,
Okay, guys, sorry.
no problem.
Okay, so LSE is looking good from the long-term perspective. So even if we see day chart, I think it has tested, it is testing this as a support level, 12.213. So maximum you could see some pullback around 14. So if it comes to 14, it will be a good buy in case if you are thinking of long on this one. So LSE is looking bullish. Okay, on PLTR. So PLTR, I think last week only we did draw this line. And look at it, beautiful.
You told us to buy at 17, I missed it.
So it is forming this. I think one thing, Sumant, like all charts are forming that nice, after the downward channel, there is an upward channel which is coming up. You can see that, right? It's beautiful.
Last week, Basraj mentioned the same thing. He's seeing this pattern in a lot of stocks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can see that also, right? I mean, every week we see that pattern. So
and it's happening in many EVs also. I'm seeing the same pattern slowly to form.
Okay, I mean, wherever you guys find this, right? So just post it in the group chat.
Yeah.
So at least we can keep a track of this good pattern. These are all like very strong charts, and definitely we can anticipate some momentum. The range will be good. So right now it is in the upward. So any bottom, you know exactly where it can stop in case if there is a sell-off or anything that happens. We know the best part to catch will be around 18 level or 20 level, depending upon which day the sell-off happens, right?
Yeah.
So, but at this moment, it is going in this direction. So it is upwards for sure.
So just buy, huh?
Yeah, I would say buy.
The other confidence is we are past.
Buy on any pullback.
Okay.
My other confidence is we are past that May, and I was actually waiting to see.
May sell-off.
May
So
sell-off
there
is
will
done.
be, I mean, see, nowadays market operators, right? They have also become smart. Like, okay, you guys have history, then we will change the history.
It's true. That is very true.
So we need to go by that day's chart or that week's chart, depending upon whatever is your horizon, right? So, okay, I think
Very true, yeah.
as far as TAL education, it has, that's very important level, 13. However, still the trend change has not happened. So that is a worry. I mean, it has tested this nicely. It could bounce from here. So technical bounce can happen from here till 47 level. But you need to be very close in monitoring this one. Or else if you just believe the stock is, the company is doing good, you can buy at this level, current 30 level. Otherwise, it can go to 21 and it can come down to 6 also with the kind of selling that has happened. Okay. So education has become very competitive business now. Yeah.
No, it's more. This is a Chinese education. They are trying to put some new regulation. That's why people are worried at this moment. But they say once that is away, then these can pop up. Till that uncertainty is there, nobody knows this thing. So
okay, got it. Yeah. So let's say, let's keep a close watch on that. Okay.
Wait for the bounce. Okay.
Yeah, it is not the bounce. Basically, the trend change has to happen.
Trend change. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. Because bounce could be like it can just come and come back.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Trend change is something like this, right? It changes and then it continues to go upwards or some direction. Right now, the trend is downwards for sure, but very difficult to short because it has come to a very important support level. So somewhere here, shorting is easier, like around 45, but this one is now critical. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Viacom. So Viacom, I think it is, if we see this, right? So after the candles are becoming smaller and smaller, indicating that there could be a trend change here. So next month, this month, or let's go by weekly chart. Yeah, I think weekly, if you see, look at this, at least after this huge sell-off, there is some strength that is coming. So it can move the stock between 40 and 50. So this is the range for Viacom until it holds this and breaks above 50, and then only the trend change can continue. But or else 40 to 50 will be the range. Worst case scenario is if it breaks this 40 again, like something, the pattern that we saw in one of the other, this one, right? Go to. So yeah. There was a, trend change, it looked like, but it did not hold that. It just fell back. And hopefully we will not have a similar kind of a situation with Viacom. It is kind of forming that hook. So hopefully the green candles are giving some, confidence that it will continue to go to 50 at least, something like this, right? So 40 to 50 will be the range for Viacom. Okay.
Got it.
So AMC, AMC, that was the 33 was the level. So when last time, I think when we saw that hitting 33, but it just broke. So Shekhar, imagine why can't Ford also do the same thing, right? After testing this level 17 or whatever that resistance, it can just break above. No matter, I mean, for that, Ford doesn't need to do anything. It is just the market. You can just behave like that. But right now, that is the best part for AMC, right? So
now they're talking about naked shots. That will be interesting.
Yeah, let's see what it does. But something very speculative at this moment. I mean, technically, yes, 33, 34 will be a level. I mean, that's what the breakout we have seen. Unless it settles down now around this level and holds it, so we can expect. But if it breaks 34, like, then it can come back. So it's original like $9 or whatever, or maybe 17 level. So that's what we can say. Okay. So
we were
the
talking
important
one
level is
weekend when it was 5 and you told me to buy. The next day morning, some production issue, I totally forgot and went up to 10. I said, forget it. I should have bought it.
Right. It's okay. I mean, there will be other opportunities.
Next.
Those are all missed. Yeah, those are all missed opportunities. Mass is really looking good. So yeah, I think it has a good support level, right? So yeah. So I think it is just on each.
That's another of our friend Suman's. Okay.
Yeah. So this one, I think, technically, if you see, right, it is an uptrend for sure. So any pullback, I think every time it is kind of consolidating nicely and then it is going up. So 60 and above will be positive around this level. So below 60, I mean, it has to test 50 level. So this is the direction change if it happens. So it has to pull back around this 50 and then it will go up. But overall, any pullback, this looks to be a good buy. So this is buy on dip kind of a stock. Okay. So if you are just long term, so it will be really good actually. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I think, yeah, long term.
So do you have any information about that, Masco?
No, actually, this came up in my scanner as well. So I was looking for.
Yeah, I think long term it is really looking good. So day wise also, if you see. So we looked at the long term and the short term, if you see here, right? So that's what it has broken this trend line around 59. So it can bring the stock back to around 50s level, 52, 50 level, this level. Okay. So that will be a good buy in case if it really pulls back.
These guys actually make products for housing, all this small stuff that goes inside the house, and bolts, nuts, and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just on a technically it is pulling back. So I think anytime it touches 52, it will be a good buy for that. Okay. So YY. I think some good levels here. So 100 was a breakout level for that. The next level for it to break is this current level. So the next support will be around 50. So this is a very critical point. 70 if it breaks, 50 is the next target. Okay, so Joy, is it a Chinese company?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has kind of double top here. So 142 was its double top. Now it needs strength for it to, I mean, you need to wait for it to change its trend. Right now it's a downward trend, Hasib, but downward trend with a very critical point. So from here it can go in here, but if it trend change happens, then it can go up. So wait for the trend change. Okay.
Okay.
So weekly, no, sell and then consolidation. I mean, after one big sell, the continuous sell is there. So you will have to carry pain for another $20 or so. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Perfect. And IVB. IVB is a nice one at this moment. This is the level what we can see here.
IBB, the reason I put it was it came up on a scan where it was on a daily one, it was breaking out on a downward trend or something like that. So I just thought, oh, sounds interesting.
So basically it has formed after this nice upward momentum, right?
Yep, came down big time.
So it kind of formed, this upward ascending triangle. So once it broke above this 133, that's where you could see this massive growth here, right? So there are a couple of things we can do with this chart. Okay, let's see. Overall, it is looking positive for me. I think this is what we can expect. It's already, so the 174 is a critical one. Do you see that, Hasib, nicely?
Yep.
So anything above this 150 level, so it's going to break 174 and then again it can go to 200. So overall positive, and because nice consolidation and then it broke out and then it is testing this. So it's kind of a compression right now or a pullback. Okay. Good. I mean, any dip is a buy for IBD. Bidu. Okay, so Bidu last time when we discussed, that was the range. Okay, I think we had drawn this. So yeah, so it is still testing its 186 level, and if it breaks 186, that's where it is going to see that 126 level. So right now the range is very critical range. But just be careful with this. Okay. Trend has not changed. It is just a side, and after one big down, then up, then it has not crossed this 229 level, right? So after that, it is just sideways. It is going. So
wait for an upward moment or something.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is, yeah, it did. We can't call it as real trend changer, but yeah, it's a very indecisive state for me. Like, and it's very hard to take position in this kind of situations. Okay, so it can go in either direction. So I would just wait and watch. If it, I mean, if you buy it, let's say this 192, so around the stop loss will be 174. Huge actually with this level. It should not cross below 172. The day it crosses 172, then you can see the downward trend till 125, at least $50 down, you can see. Okay.
Wow.
So Either you wait for it to test 172 or just buy it and keep 172 as a stop loss. So it's going to be huge. So just be careful with that right now. Okay.
Got it.
HCA seems to be strong. It
Has to be. It's Sumanth's one.
consolidated very well, nicely, right? A nice uptrend. It is not even thinking of coming back. Okay. Trend is up.
Yeah. So one thing about this is what I'm seeing is in the medical industry so far, everybody has been so much focused on vaccination. Everybody have postponed the regular minor surgeries and everything, and these are into hospital management, right? They own a lot of hospitals, so those are going to come back, and everybody, there's going to be a big rush for getting all these surgeries and things done. And
Okay.
it's a bullish area to be in.
Yeah. I mean, chart wise, absolutely very clear. Like after 145, no going back. I think that's what happened. Like almost 140, almost $70. It has tested that $70 move from here to here. So you can wait and watch or just enter. I mean, I would say like this, after this breakout, it was a good entry point, but now after all this new entry, I'm not sure. Okay, because we have not a stock that you'll be buying at a lower price. So it is, you're paying a very high premium already.
Where's the next resistance?
Pardon?
Where is the next resistance on this one? HCA?
The resistance will be this one only right now. If you see the resistance, right, let's do one thing. So it's a breakout from here.
Okay.
Let's do this. Right now, I don't see much of a, let me get out of this one. Oh, sorry.
It's going to the moon.
So this is the beauty. It's like a PP, right? So nice horn, like, okay. So in this kind of a pattern, usually like anything, if it goes above this level, it's going to again burst, right? So it's a very interesting level right now. So I'm not, there is the chances of this one breaking low is very, breaking down is little low, but if it happens, this is what we can see, the nice support level. So in case if there is a major stock crash or anything that happens, like 152 will be the best place to buy. But right now it is in a very, it's in a nice home here, like, it has to continue above this 214 level for it to keep going up. So it is currently at a resistance level. To answer your point, Shekhar.
Thank you.
We can expect some pullback, but if it crosses this resistance, then it can go like anything. Okay, but it is within the range right now. It is within this range, beautifully boxed. Okay, Baba. So Baba, it tested that 61.8%. Now it is holding that 50%, which is like 225. So it has to close above 225 for it to keep its bullishness. Still, the trend change has not happened, in my view. Let's see. Let's go with this. I think this is what it is. So basically, short term, if we see, so it has some resistance here. So every time it is coming here, I mean, it is testing it. So anything above 225, it can take it to 275. But right now, it is just oscillating between 200 and 225. That is the range. So it has to cross. So look at this level was a critical level. The 212, that's where the selling has happened. This kind of points will be, pivot points will be very critical from the break or make kind of a story. Yeah. So right now, the 212 for Baba will be very critical from the support perspective. The resistance will be this line. So that is 225. So 212 to 225 is a range you should be observing. So anytime it breaks 225, you can take it to the moon. Okay.
Got it.
But overall, the stories are good for Baba, so we can consider this in our portfolio for sure. Okay. Okay, CVNA. Let's do CVNA here. So CVNA has got good support around this level. Around 225. Oh, I don't know who suggested this one. Is it you, Sumant?
No, it was not me. Raj?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, so I think it is in this range right now. So very good support at any pullback to this level, right? 225 is like it's buying more than the gold. It's a very good support. So that was an opportunity, Raj. 225 was a good opportunity for re-entry. So now it has to break above that 300 level if it has to show that strength.
Yeah.
But looking at its volume and all that at this 225 level, I think this will go up. This has got potential to go up. So right now it is in this consolidation mode. So this July month, if it breaks, that will be really good. So any pullback will be a good entry for this stock. So weekly also, I think after testing this 225, so it just, I mean, yeah, around 225, yes, has come up. Hopefully this helps. Okay, so this is the range it is right now. But if you're holding it, I mean, if you're already bought the stock, so just hold it.
Yeah, I'm holding it actually.
Yeah, it's better to hold. It's nothing to sell. No, chart wise, it's looking good. Fresh entries, I will wait for 225 range, around 230, but it's already at 280. I don't know,
yeah.
$50 down.
It's also high paid.
Give us, yeah, another opportunity. We don't know, but if something goes wrong with the market for some reasons, it can just give us an opportunity to re-enter. But otherwise, downtrend wise, I don't see it as a downtrend for this one. Okay.
That was the last one, but Sumant wanted CLNE. I'm asking for him.
Oh, okay. CLNE, come on, it already.
Can he retire? Now that he can sell, he wants it to go back to 18.
Yeah. Okay, so this one, this is the support. It just broke here, so it is acting as a resistance, Rajesh. But again, that is one line to one resistance line to consider now for it to go above this level. But it's going to be in this range. Don't worry.
Range bound, okay. Yeah.
That is the new box, new home for it.
Thank you.
Okay, let's do CLNE.
Went up and pulled back that day to 11. Huh?
So basically, after testing with 7.77, whatever that 7.5 level, it did show strength here. So considering this, so if it holds above 10 next week, then the chances of it going back to 14 and 18, you will see. So basically, trend has to change now. Look at it. So is it going to form this? We'll have to see.
Oh. Same pattern.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, it is still too early to predict, but that's what we can anticipate if it continues with the kind of strength what we can see here. So if it closes about 10, so it will continue to go to that 18. Okay.
Nice drawings, Basuraj.
Oh, thank you, man.
No, I'm always amazed in like 2-3 minutes he'll finish one chart.
Come on.
3 minutes? What are you talking about? 5 to 10 seconds. To
No.
to explain to us, it takes some time.
Explain to us, yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I think he's probably processing it.
It's a chart. I mean, it's all available to you, everybody, right? So it's like
Once you draw it, it looks so simple. It's
Yeah,
till
exactly.
you draw.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Sumant is an expert, actually. Good analyst. Okay, guys. So good.
Sumant is my lucky charm.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we are on top of the hour.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you, Rod.
okay, bye, and have a good week. So just wait for some pullback this week, most probably. So we can enter into some good ones.